and welcome to TXDZNY. It's been snowing here in Texas, so the whole state closes down here pretty much when it starts snowing because no one takes care of the road. So we've been a little stir crazy at the house, so we thought it'd be a good time for us to record a new video with my daughter Sienna, who's now 7, and she wants to tell you guys some of her new favorite things that she likes, that she's hit some new height requirements and is getting older at Walt Disney World. All right, so first she wants to tell you guys some of her new favorite rides. She's gotten a little more adventurous as she's gotten older, so she likes some of the more thrill rides. So what's your first favorite, girly?
Expedition Everest.
Expedition Everest? What's your favorite parts?
Whenever the track breaks and then it says, it just has the track break and then you go down, and I think that's just a really cool part about it.
Yeah, and so last time we went, she got to go twice because she went once with me and then she went once with my wife, her mom, and she got first row when she went with her mom, and so that was really, really cool for her. And
I got to see the Epcot ball.
Yeah, you get to see all the cool views from when you're up there, right? That's one of Daddy's favorites too. I think that's Daddy's second favorite ride. All right, now we'll talk about her second favorite ride.
My second favorite is Tower of Terror.
The one that drops?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I love it because whenever it was my first time, I was so scared, and then whenever I went, I actually had so much fun, and now it's my second.
And what do you always say? That your tushy gets lifted off the ground?
Yeah, and then whenever it drops, it hurts so bad.
Yeah. So she is, even though she's 7, she's a littler 7. So she's just now getting tall enough to ride the rides that are 44 inches and stuff like that. So we're hoping our next time that we go, she's right at 48 inches where she'll be able to do a few more rides. All right, now we'll talk about our third favorite ride. What is it, girly?
It's Guardians of the Galaxy.
What's your favorite parts?
Well, whenever the part, it just lights up and it tells you to go, we just go backwards.
Oh.
It makes it whole light up, and it's such a cool experience.
And your song changes each time you get it too.
Such a good experience.
Yeah, and then when you go around in the circles and your cart's kind of moving,
yeah,
that's so cool also.
It's just amazing.
Yeah, that's my favorite ride. That's my number 1 favorite ride in Disney World. And it's at Epcot, our favorite park,
yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to talk about our 4th favorite ride. What is it, girl?
Slinky Dog Dash.
What's the best part about that one?
Well, whenever the part, it boosts you up, and then yeah, and then the ending, I think that's just a really cool part.
I like when it goes over the hills and you get to see Tower of Terror in the distance. I love that view from there.
I also like whenever you still just walk and it has the crayons and all the characters.
The queue of it where you get to see all the stuff. I think also one of the best things about Slinky Dog is if you're trying to get your kids to ride some thrill rides or just some light roller coasters, Slinky Dog's a really good one because it's really smooth. It doesn't jerk you around or anything at all. So it's a good introduction to roller coasters where it's not gonna overly scare your kids. They've rode it since they were tall enough. She's probably been on it 10-15 times already, and they love it. Okay, now we're gonna talk about our 5th favorite ride.
My 5th is Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I just think whenever I went on that, it's just it has the theme of it, and it's just a really good park and a really good ride.
Yeah, I like the theming of it too. Princess and the Frog is one of my favorite Disney animated movies, and I love the theming of it. Before it changed over to Tiana's Bayou Adventure, it was Splash Mountain, obviously.
I didn't get to go on it.
Yeah, she wasn't tall enough when it was Splash Mountain, so she never got to experience it. So we're gonna have to take her to Disneyland Paris or something, or one of those other parks that still has the Splash Mountain. But Splash Mountain, now Tiana's Bayou Adventure, I always loved the ride because the ride wasn't so short. It's a longer ride where you're on it for several minutes. It's not like you just get on it and 2 minutes later the ride's over, where it tells you a whole story. So I love that of Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and love the storytelling in it and how it has a little bit of thrill at the end, right? When you have your big drop.
Yeah, I also really like the lights on it. They did a really good job with the lights.
Yeah, with the purple, green, and yellow and stuff like that.
I think that was a really good part.
Yes, and we can't wait for the Villains Land going right behind that when it opens.
They get to have my favorite character.
Who's that?
Tell you soon.
Okay. All right, now she just wants to tell you guys some of her favorite rides that like aren't thrill rides that she just really, really likes.
Just like smooth rides that like little kids can ride.
Yeah, that don't really have a height requirement.
My first was like, this is my favorite princess, is Frozen Ever After. I think that whenever I went on that for my first time, I just had a really big smile on my face.
Yeah, she's always loved Elsa since she was a little baby. It's been her favorite princess. And so it was always really exciting to take her every single time we go to go on that ride, and as well like to meet Elsa as like a meet and greet.
The second one, I think that it's like in the seas with Nemo and Dory. I think that one is just an amazing one because it really it says like, where's Nemo? And like that's such a good part. And like at the end, that's like, and like with the turtle part, we're like, yeet, like that part. It's just so cool. It actually feels like you're in the seas.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's a very like, for us, it's a very underrated ride that you can always kind of walk on. And then it's very entertaining for your kids after the ride to have the aquarium with all the fish, and has a little small playground area. So it's a good area when you have little kids to go in there, and they really enjoy it. And plus it's indoors, so when it's really hot or raining, it's a great little escape from either the heat or the rain to go in there and ride a ride and be able to entertain your kids for a little bit.
I don't know if this is really a ride, but I think that like it's kind of a big one. But I really like the Beach Club slide.
Oh yes. So we did a very long trip. We've stayed at the Beach Club a couple of times. It's one of our favorite resorts. Actually, the next time we go, we're going to be staying at the Beach Club. But if you guys don't know what I'm talking about their pool there that the yacht and beach clubs share, which has a big pirate ship as a slide. And then it's a sand bottom pool. One of the times that we went for like 9 days. I think it was 9 nights, 10 days, and stayed at the Beach Club. And so we did a lot of pool time. We had a lot of family from Tampa.
It's really fun.
Yeah, and we used the slide a ton, and she couldn't get enough of it. She would just go down and go right back up, go down, and we did it several days when we were there. And so it's kind of a ride.
Yeah, it's kind of a ride. Fourth, I think that has to be Soarin'.
Soarin',
it's just been one of my favorite rides. I love it so much. It goes through. You can even smell how good it is.
Yes, and I think I've told her before, but Soarin' is changing this year to all new scenes. The ride is going to be the exact same, where the concept of it's all going to be the same. But like when it first opened, it was soaring over California, and now it's soaring around the world. Here in the next few months, in the spring, summer, it's changing over to soaring across America. So all your scenes are going to just be different things around America. Think of like Grand Canyon, Statue of Liberty, things like that is what it's going to be soaring around. So it's going to feel like a whole new ride starting here later this year, which is going to be really exciting.
You have a Disney touch to it. Like at the end, it has Tinkerbell with the Epcot ball. But I think that they just did a really good job adding that.
I think so too. I think they're still going to keep some sort of Disney end frame, probably still at Epcot as the end scene. It's just going to be probably all different American scenes throughout. But I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your next one?
My next one, that has to be Flight of Passage is my fifth favorite. My mom, she kind of sneaked in. She sneaked.
Yeah, we kind of snuck on it a little bit. She was tall enough. My son, he was like right at the cutoff. Yeah, not even, probably like this much. So we put an extra pair of socks in the bottom of his shoes so he could be tall enough. So he made it where he was tall enough for it, and he enjoyed it. But all four of us got to go on Flight of Passage for the first time, our last trip.
And at the end, I even got like one of those toys, the stuffies. We still have them. I still love mine. Yeah,
they loved the little Avatar, little stuffed animals, and they carried them the rest of our whole trip. That trip, yeah.
It's also like the painting on them where it glows. I think that's a really good touch to it.
Yes, I think for me, Flight of Passage isn't a scary ride at all. The only reason why there's a height requirement for it is just the way you're sitting in it, much like Soarin'. It's not a roller coaster or anything like that. It's just the way the seat's designed. So soon as your kid's tall enough, they're going to be fine going in it. It's not going to scare them or anything. But for me, it's one of my favorite rides. I always say it's probably my third favorite ride in all of Disney World. It's right there with my top 5 kind of is Guardians of the Galaxy, Everest, and then like Flight of Passage or Tower of Terror. Right there is my 3 and 4. So I love Flight of Passage. My wife actually loves it. It's probably her number 1, if not, it might be her number 2. But we love Flight of Passage.
Yeah.
Now that the kids are older, I think this is something that is good to note, is that our kids, while they still loved Animal Kingdom when they were really, really little, and a lot of the stuff there is where it's kid friendly. You know, it doesn't have a lot of rides, even though they're building the whole new Tropical Americas with Encanto ride and stuff like that. But they still had stuff to do, but it still was really hard to go there for a full day. It still kind of is hard to go there for a full day, but now that the kids are older and can ride Flight of Passage and Everest, it makes it where it is a way more enjoyable park for me. Besides Epcot, it's my favorite park to just kind of relax in, where it's not go, 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 where it's just go to the next ride, go to the next ride, go to the next ride. You know, maybe sit and enjoy some of the bands playing, sit and enjoy just, some of the beautiful views. So they've actually, now that they're getting older, if I would have asked her a few years ago what her favorite parks were, Animal Kingdom probably would have been her least favorite. But I think right now,
it's like my second.
Yeah, I think she still loves Epcot the most, right?
Yeah.
And then Animal Kingdom now is number 2 because she can go on these rides. So it's definitely a park, as your kids start hitting those height requirements, that they'll enjoy more and more, because Everest and Flight of Passage are 2 very good thrill rides.
Yeah. The next one, Mickey's Runaway Railway, whatever it's called.
Mickey's Runaway Railway?
I think that whenever it has Daisy dancing, that's my favorite part. Like, whenever I saw that, I had a huge smile on my face. I still do have that huge smile on my face. It's just an amazing part about that.
Yeah, I think the best thing, I do miss, she never got to go on the Great Movie Ride. That closed way before she can go on ride. I think before she was born, I think Great Movie Ride closed. But I think Disney was in big need of having a Mickey and Minnie themed ride. And while I miss the Great Movie Ride, I absolutely love that they have a Mickey and Minnie and that some of the classic characters themed ride. So while the ride isn't anything great, it's just a trackless slow ride. It is great for especially kids, and it has some fun scenes in it where it really makes it enjoyable for kids of all ages. I mean, I still love it, and I'm 43.
Next, I think that is Alien Saucers.
Alien Saucers, yeah.
Like the buttons, that's so cool. Whenever I went on with my aunt and my cousin, Luca, and like Nash and Aunt Jinjin and Uncle Jarrett, that was an amazing experience, because like whenever I went on with both of them, I was blown out, because like they both made it so much fun. Like whenever we go with them, it's really warms up my heart.
Yeah, so we go quite a bit with my sister and her family, and so their 2 cousins who we're really close with are right now 11 and 9, right? Yeah, I think they just turned 11 and 9. So they go to Disney World quite a bit with us. We live in the same town here in Texas, and they love Disney as much as we do. So they have a great time together. So a lot of times now that they're getting older, we let them go on the rides together and stuff now, because they're old enough to really enjoy it, and they have a really good time with each other. I always recommend going to Disney with a party besides just your own can sometimes be difficult, because people do Disney different ways. Me and my sister and our families, we do it very, very similar with each other, and we're all very open to where if they don't want to do something, then they could go do what they want, and we'll go do what we want. It's not going to hurt anyone's feelings or anything like that. But I'd say 99% of the time we're together on the trip. But I think it's good to find a group of people that you can go with that you do Disney very similar to. Okay, so that's all we're going to talk about for rides for right now. Next, she wants to tell you some of her favorite characters. We've gotten very lucky over the years, ever since they were really, really little, even to present day, where they've had some very unique character meet and greet opportunities. So she's going to tell you about some of her favorites that she's had over the years that she can remember.
This one was on one of the shorts. this is probably my favorite time. Whenever I got to go with Aurora and walk with her, that was just an amazing experience. Like, with how Disney does that, that is just so cool.
Yes, those are little magic moments that you really can't imagine until it happens. And they do this several times a day throughout all the parks where these princesses, especially when they're going to and from their meet and greet locations, will generally try to grab, more times than not, a little girl's hand and have them walk with them to them going backstage. And so they can take their break until the next time they're going to do their meet and greets. And it always creates such a magical moment for that family. So you factor in there's lots of princesses meeting around all the parks, and when they're doing this, it creates lots of magical moments that are priceless. That sometimes those are the things that are worth the whole entire price of the trip, is watching a little girl like her just walk with a princess like Aurora.
Another favorite character that I love is whenever you go to breakfast. This is a really good part. Whenever you go to breakfast, it just makes this a really good part of Disney. When you go to breakfast, like, it's like you get to see the characters.
Yeah. So we've done lots of different kinds of character meals. We have some of our favorites. One of our favorites is Cape May at Beach Club, which is our favorite resort. Cape May is a character breakfast, and it's going to have your Disney classic characters there. They're going to be in their beach attire. So when we've gone there, you always get these really, really good meet and greet opportunities with all of them, which the kids love. So we tried doing that breakfast at least once a trip. I will also say that breakfasts are way more bang for your buck when you're doing character dining with kids, because they'll actually eat the breakfast foods. A lot of the meals at the other places, when you're going for dinners, that if it's a character meal, are a little bit... It's not the best for picky eaters, is what I'm trying to say. So when you're going for breakfast, you're still going to have your Mickey waffles. You're going to have your eggs, bacon, croissants, muffins, all those things that kids will eat. So you feel like you got your money's worth, as well as the kids still getting to do their meet and greet. And me, my wife, my sister, and my brother-in-law get to enjoy some mimosas before going into Epcot and stuff like that, while the kids get to eat their breakfast. And we start an Epcot day like that.
Yeah.
What are some of your other favorite characters to meet?
My next is, this is kind of a boy one, but I actually love this. It's Figment.
Oh yeah.
Figment is like, we even have the popcorn bucket.
Yeah, we love this popcorn bucket.
It lights up.
Yep.
Like, whenever I got this, I just had a really good smile on my face. Like, this is why I love Figment. It has like the Figment rope.
Yes, Figment is one of our favorites. I do think the ride does need to be refurbished, but I think Figment, the character, is one of the best original Disney characters that they've made for something that's just pretty much inside the parks. I think he's just got some kind of loving quality to him that people love, and they started doing meet and greets with him about a year or so ago. And right at your exit, when you're exiting the Journey of Imagination. And so...
Yeah, that's a really good part. Like, where it even has, like, the little, like, area where you can play. Next favorite character, it's Cinderella.
Oh.
Cinderella, she just lights up my day.
Yeah. She's like a classic Disney princess.
What if they ran out of Mickey waffles one day? Mickey waffles are my favorite. I would be really sad. What if I got made up for it just by seeing Cinderella? That really lights up my day.
That would make up for it right away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've done a couple princess character meals, and she's got to meet Cinderella. We still want to do a couple more. We still haven't eaten yet with her at Cinderella's Royal Table. We actually had a reservation for it the last time that we went, but it was really, really late at night. So we opted not to do it because they were really, really tired. Some of my favorites, that I love seeing her meet princesses. That always makes me and my wife a little emotional when we see her with them, with how much she loved them growing up and still does. But I like seeing both of them when they meet some the more interactive characters that you can see roaming around. Some of my favorites have been like when we've gone back to the Star Wars area.
Goofy, like Goofy.
Well, I was thinking like the Star Wars area.
Yeah.
And where
Max had the mask
yeah,
on, that was such
where she's got to have some unique meet and greets with Mandalorian and Grogu, Chewbacca, Rey. Yes. So back there, she's had some very unique character meet and greets with her cousin and some other different opportunities. Again, those are some of the magic moments that you just get kind of walking around. She's also had several times when we've walked around Toy Story Land with the G.I. Joes, where they've grabbed your hand and let you march with them and stuff like that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
They're like, march.
Yeah. So we the more you go, obviously, the more chances there are to have these unique character moments. So it's really, really cool. Actually, the last time I when I done a couple videos on it, when I went in October. I went to Topolino's very late breakfast. And so I was by myself. That was a solo trip where I was just going and getting some content. And I had the waitress actually recognized my Instagram page and said that she followed my YouTube as well. And so I think she told some of the characters, and they knew that I had kids. So when all the characters were coming up and meeting me at Topolino's, they were having me FaceTime the kids.
That's what it was?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So the characters got to, they would ask me to, they can't talk when it's like Mickey or Minnie. They point to my phone and then they point at the kids and kind of just motion for me to call them. And then so I was FaceTiming them. And so they got to have their little character meet and greet while at home here in Texas while I was doing my solo trip there at Topolino's, which is very unique. So they've had some very unique opportunities with some of these characters.
What was really funny for me was when Chewbacca said "Mom," to my mom, you're not doing a good Chewbacca.
Oh yeah, my wife was trying to make Chewbacca noises and she was not doing a very good job. And Chewbacca just looked at her and said, "Yeah, no more."
That's not good.
All right, last we're going to talk about some of her favorite shows. Like I'm talking like maybe it might be nighttime shows or like an attraction that's a show or a parade or something like that. So she's going to mention some of her favorites.
One of my favorites is Happily Ever After.
Oh yeah.
That's just such a good party. Like Happily Ever After.
Yes, it's got Happily Ever After. I mean, we loved Wishes from way back when. But Happily Ever After is just an incredible fireworks show with the projections and just the different views and fireworks, and it's a very emotional time when you're watching it with your kids. And so it's a great way to end a long Magic Kingdom day with some beautiful, beautiful fireworks. It makes it all worth it to stay that late and watch them.
And the live, like Anna and Elsa one, the Frozen.
Yeah, the one at Hollywood Studios, a live sing-along show.
Mm-hmm. Like, I also really like whenever they do a bunch of those. The one in the morning when, like, all the, real, like, Pluto, Donald, and, like...
Oh, at the castle?
Yeah, at the castle.
She's talking about the show that they do in the little, I wouldn't say a fireworks show, but they do a quick show in the mornings right when the park opens. That just kind of says, hey, welcome to Magic Kingdom for the day. And they do a little quick performance on the stage and do like a little 10, 15-second firework thing. Obviously, it's during the morning, so it's not at night. And it's a great way to just kick off a Magic Kingdom day. Now, you do have to get there early for this to see it. You have to pretty much rope drop the park to get to see it. But we are a big rope drop family because they wake up really early. The hardest one to get up early and get going is who? Mommy.
Carson and Mom.
Yes. So
Carson woke me up at like 6 o'clock this morning.
Yeah. So but we are a rope drop family where if anything we don't stay for the fireworks every night at some of the parks, or we take a midday break to kind of relax so we can make it to fireworks.
My next is like where whenever they change the Epcot ball and like the colors, and you also have a video of me dancing there.
Yes. So I want to this isn't exactly a show. What she's talking about is how Spaceship Earth illuminates with all of its little lights that it has. Now they change how they do the lights on these for different times of the year. They, for Christmas, kind of make it Christmas colors. For the Festival of the Arts, they kind of make it more artwork with like a rainbow. For different times of the year, they change what the color things are. And it always has Epcot. I love the music that's just kind of constantly playing there around the park. So what she's talking about is we've had times where we've just like grabbed a drink and just kind of gone to some of the open areas, and there's the music playing and the kids just start dancing and stuff like that, and they just kind of watch the different light show that go on Spaceship Earth.
It's magical too.
Yeah, of course it is.
Disney is a magical.
Yes.
This is why you do this. This is why you're doing this right now, because it's magical.
Okay, what else?
Whenever Tower of Terror changes colors at Christmas time.
Oh, yes, I love that.
Yeah, that's just such a cool thing.
Yes. So we did, one of our last trips was during Christmas, and we got a really good spot there right on Sunset Boulevard where we got to just sit there, and we actually ate dinner right there and just got to watch a show. I think it's a very underrated area during this time. Obviously, it gets crowded, but they just kind of nonstop roll this projection show for the Christmas season with good music, and they have good lighting, and it's a really good Christmas vibe there. And they have it Snope, right?
Yeah,
where it's got the soap that comes down like it's snowing.
Like, there's even a picture of me that you might put up.
Yeah.
When I was a baby, you guys were like holding me.
Yep. She's gone there. We go during Christmas probably more time than Christmas and spring more than any other times. So there's a lot of times that we have with them at Christmas at the Disney World parks. All right, this will be her last one for this.
I also like Mickey's Solar Magic. We even got a stick over there that's magical.
Yeah.
And it just has like Mickey on the top, and then the globe starts to light up, and then on the bottom it has Mickey, and then it does magic tricks. It's just so cool.
Yes.
They hand out stuff. That's really cool too.
Yes, I think Mickey's Philhar Magic Show is one of the most underrated attractions in all of Walt Disney World, especially with kids. I think it's just a very, very cool show that showcases a lot of Disney's classic movies, and is fun for especially kids with your 3D glasses, and it's interactive where things are looking like they're coming at you, and it's got a wide variety of different movie scenes that make it really entertaining. And it next to never has it. You just have to pay attention when the next show is, and you can pretty much just walk right into the show. So it's very, very underrated. All right, lastly, we're going to talk about, she wants to talk about, since Epcot's our favorite park, that we're going to do a little ranking of our favorite festivals, or not ours, her favorite festivals at Epcot.
My favorite, that's probably where we got that bucket, is the Arts Festival. That's just, I love art. I even have my art desk over there. I love the Arts Festival.
Yes, the Art Festival is, once again, is probably the most underrated festival at Epcot. It doesn't run very long. It only runs for about 5 weeks. It starts in mid-January and goes through the end of February. So it's only about a 5 week or so long festival, but it really showcases a lot of artwork. It's a lot of Imagineers will go out there and set up booths that you can purchase. They do chalk. A lot of the other cool thing that they do is at the America Garden Pavilion, they do Broadway shows.
Yeah, that was my next favorite.
Yeah, so they do the Broadway shows during the Festival of the Arts, and just the artwork throughout the whole entire festival is really good, and a lot of the food and wine booths are very, very good as well. They have the least amount of booths for this festival, but they do make the food and drinks very, very good for the ones that they do have.
And then it's the garden one, like I just said.
Yeah.
The second is my garden one. Wasn't it the garden one when Nash did a staring contest on the bench with Walt Disney as a statue? Walt Disney was a statue. He tried to do a staring contest, and we didn't want to sit there the whole day. So
yeah.
Apparently Walt Disney won.
Yeah. This festival also, I think the kids really like this one too, is that I think it's what Epcot's actually the most beautiful. because it has all the flowers and topiaries there. So it's really fun to go around because throughout the whole entire park, there's topiaries of all different characters. And so it gives, no matter which corner and stuff that you're going around, there's new topiaries that are Disney themed for you and your kids to see, which makes it really fun. It makes really good photo opportunities. The last time we went, our favorites I think were Groot, right, where it had he was holding up the
flowers, like
the flowers, and he had a videotape or whatever that was playing and play music when you walked by it, right? Mm-hmm. So we love seeing the topiaries. I think for sure this is the most beautiful festival of them all, with all the bright colors. It's got the butterfly tent too, which is always cool. So like I said, we go to the our two most popular times that we go are Christmas and spring. So we always try to catch the Flower and Garden Festival every year. What's your next favorite?
My next favorite is the food, and the food one with Ratatouille.
Yeah, so the Food and Wine Festival she's talking about. So
yeah, the food festival has like food right next to you, so you can do that while you're walking.
Yes.
It's a really good experience for like kids like me.
Yes. So besides doing that, they really love doing, for no matter what festival we're going on, is they always have, when you're going into there's several spots that you go and get these. They're little maps that have stickers and stuff on them, and you have to purchase it. I think they're like $8, $9, $10 or something for each one. And throughout mainly World Showcase, they'll have these little areas. Now for each festival it changes. So like during the Christmas festival, they'll have Olaf's hidden around different pavilions. For the Food and Wine Festival, they have Remy, right?
Yeah.
And then I think like during the spring, a lot of times I'll have Easter eggs that are kind of hidden around. So there's different little things for the kids to look for, especially when you're going around World Showcase, to keep it entertaining for them. So that's always something good, that to keep them entertained when we're going around for the different festival booths. So then your fourth favorite is the Christmas one.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I don't know. Yeah, it's also Christmas. I think that Christmas is a good one. I don't know if this is a festival, but like last time when we went, wasn't like the orange bird thing that they do?
Orange birds for spring.
Yeah. It's in the spring festival, right?
Yes.
When in the spring festival, orange bird is a really cool part about it.
Yes. So for me, the Christmas festival is my second favorite. My favorite's probably the Flower and Garden, and number 2, Christmas, and that's mainly how they're decorated for it. But yes, like she's saying, the orange birds, you can go and look for them throughout the park, as well as when it's during the Christmas one, it's Olaf that you go looking for around the park. I also think during Christmas, it's got all the really cool Santas that you can see the different stories of how they do. You see all the princesses dressed up in like their holiday dresses instead of their regular dresses.
In Christmas.
All right, that's it for this video. I hope you got to see a little bit more into Sienna's personality for this video as she's getting older. She loves doing these videos. She asks me all the time if she can do one. So I figured with us having some downtime with the weather not as good, it'd be a good time. So look forward to maybe doing some future videos with her if you guys really like them. And so you want to say goodbye?
Goodbye, yoo-hoo, adios.
Bye.